Trying to see if I have my AirPod connected. I can't tell. So I'll wait until people come on and then you can let me know if you hear me, if you're hearing me well. Let's see the purpose of today's live. This is a co-work with me live. So co-work with me live. So if you just like popping in and trying to see what is according to Tawanda up to today, I am doing a co-work with me live. If you've never watched a co-work with me live, I actually love co-work with me lives. Look them up. They're meant to be about productivity. So to help you get productive for the day, get some goals accomplished, and different things like that. So good morning, Bubbles and Blossom. Hi, Bubbles and Blossom. Good morning. Today I am doing a co-work with me. Are you familiar with co-work with me's? How are you doing today? Bubbles and Blossoms. So for co-work with me sections, they're mainly meant to be productive. They can be for people that procrastinate a lot. Hey, Tanya girl. Good morning, Tanya. Hey, Brian. Brian Russell, good morning. How are you today? I am doing a co-work with me session today. If you are familiar with co-work with me, Nubian's Boutique, good morning. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. If you are familiar with co-work with me sessions, let me know down in the comments. Bubbles and Brian says, I'm well, thank you. I'm not familiar. Brian, good morning. Awesome, Brian. Okay, so co-work with me sessions are meant to be for productivity. They can be for people that are procrastinators. Hi, Tyra Fulcher. They can be for people that procrastinate, honey. This month, the month of August, hi, Lisa. I have shared that I'm not really working this month, guys. You all saw that I really, really did a lot of work. And I took off like the first quarter of the year and went back to work in April. And I worked April, May, June, very, very little and in July. This month is kind of about my daughter and resetting the household, resetting my home, getting systems and strategies and things in place. So this morning, I just decided because I am recommitting this month. I am great, Linda. How are you? I'm recommitting this month to kind of like getting myself together as far as productivity and planning. I am most prosperous. I do the most, I feel like I get the most done when I am actually planning and getting things done. If I don't plan, I don't feel like I get a lot accomplished. I feel like I push things off to the wayside. So I am a huge planner. I had not been planning like I typically do. So I started back planning this month. So the last few weeks, I needed to run very smoothly. My daughter is gearing up to go back to school. So today, if you all want to, I'm going to probably, do some co-work with me sessions once a week, a couple of times a month. You all let me know. It can be chatty. We can talk along with doing what we're doing, or it can be in silence. Different people do them different ways. Today, I just decided to pop on and kind of chat with you all while I'm doing it. And my main goal, Nubia's Boutique said her main, and you know what, that can be a problem. So what I do, Nubian, is I plan for the month, then I do weekly planning, and then I do daily planning. I'm a planner girl. And I know it's when I feel most productive. I feel like things get lost, things get looked over, things get pushed to the wayside, honey, because this month is being trial and error. Bubbles and Blossom says it is she's a procrastinator. We all can be procrastinators at times, Bubbles and Blossoms. But I find there's some people that I actually love and enjoy, and I watch their co-work with me sessions. And even though I watch them afterwards, sometimes I just go on and that thing that I need to get accomplished, I just do it. So the thing that I'm working on today, two things. This is my main goal during this co-work with me session, okay? I am going to go through my emails. This is the time of year that Bubbles and Boutique said, no, Nubian's Boutique says that help. I need to just break it down. Yes, break it down into smaller tasks. And I'm going to be sharing it some on the channel. I have a video that I started back with the month of August. I used to do Plan With Me's more often than did Life Happen, honey, and I got busy. So I know to get myself back on track and to feel accomplished, planning sessions work for me. So in today's co-working session, what I'm going to be working on, and I kind of, like you said, break it down in small chunks, Nubian's Boutique. I have two main focuses that I'm going to do for this co-working session. One, I'm going to go through my email, and in the search bar, I am literally just going to type in my daughter's school name because they have been sending tons of emails. We kind of been slowly getting emails since January. And then, of course, the month of August, this is the month that school starts back. She'll be back in school in just a few days. So, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to type in her school name, and then I will literally look through all of the emails and see what the world is going on and what dates. There's like a lot of dates and things that I need to know when, what's going on, so that we can be organized for the school year. So that's the one thing that I'm going to do. And then I am going to respond to some comments. I have some videos that I have not been yet able to respond to. So I'm going to respond to some comments on some videos. I'm trying to get as caught up as possible in regards to commenting on videos. I try to keep really up to date as I dropped them, but I got kind of behind because I was beat. Y'all know your girl was out here working and making money. So I got behind. And so that's my goal, is to work on that, to get caught up with comments, as well as to go through these emails and see what's going to be going on at my daughter's school, dates and different things like that. If you're just joining, good morning. Where are you all living? What state are you all in? What state or city? If you are in a major city in your state, chime in and let me know. This is a co-working session, guys, for anybody that's just popping in. I'm just kind of popping in, saying hi. Today's video is about more motivation and organization, so we can get organized if we've been procrastinating. Hey, Georgia, South Carolina, New Orleans, New York City. Oh, Tanya, I am really, 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 really thinking about taking a little short trip to New York City before the year is out. I am thinking about sneaking to New York City. Yes, I am. My daughter and I discussed it maybe a few weeks ago. Tyra is from Texas. Tyra, I will definitely be in Texas before the end of this year is out. So I'll be in Texas this year. But my daughter and I kind of talked about taking a little girls trip, leaving hubby at home, and I don't know. We don't know. We don't know. His schedule is a little busier than mine right now, especially for the rest of the year. And I don't know if he would want to not go with us, but it's a girls' trip. So, like, what? Yes, girl, come through. I'm telling you, Tanya, the last time I was in New York, Tanya, was, honey, it was in March of 2020. Shalom, Sarah. Okay, Barbara is from Philly. Barbara, I haven't been to Philly. Let me see. My daughter was like a little bitty girl. She was maybe about 3 or 4 the last time I was in Philly. We were in Philly. I'm thinking she was about 3 or 4. Um, Lafayette, is that Lafayette, LA? Sarah, are you from Lafayette, Los Angeles? Is that what the LA is behind there? We were in Los Angeles last year. We love to travel. As you all can see, we take a lot of trips. I was just talking with my sister last night, and she was like, "Girl, y'all be on the move." We take about 5 to 6 vacations a year. We kind of have a vacation schedule, a vacation. Louisiana, okay. Oh, yeah, Lafayette, Louisiana. Okay, yes. Okay. So we have a vacation schedule, a vacation like where we vacation multiple times. Like we are always on vacation certain times of the year. And then every now and then we sneak in New York City. We sneak in another one. We are actually just fresh off of coming back from Wisconsin this weekend. So we just made a quick trip up there. There's a Renaissance Fair that is really considered to be the Illinois Renaissance Fair. It's not right, it's not far, it's not far off of the Illinois border where we actually it's a Renaissance fair. We go up there, so we kind of spent some time up there and went to a Renaissance fair. Yes, girls trip. Yeah, me and my little daughter thinking about she really wants to go to New York. We went to Niagara Falls in Canada. Was it last year? And so we flew into Buffalo, New York, because of course it's closed. And she was like thinking we was gonna be in New York. And she was like, Mama, this is not the New York. I guess this was not the TikTok New York. And I'm like, no, baby, we are in Buffalo, New York. It's like hours away from New York, New York. So she been letting us know that we owe her a trip to New York, honey. So we are gonna get that done. We're gonna get her a trip to New York done. Yes, but let me tell you, the last time I was in New York, I'm going to talk for just a couple of minutes. It's 8:48, 8:50. I'm going to get to working. Okay. The last time I was in New York, it was for my best friend's birthday, and it was March of 2020. Honey, we went down there, and of course, we all know what was going on in the world during that time. And we kind of went backwards and forward about if we were going to go, if we weren't going to go, and we went it was before they shut everything down. Yes, to Times Square. I gotta take my baby to Times Square. So it was before they shut everything down. So a lot of things were closed down. We kind of I believe we attended one of the last Broadway shows. We went to see Wicked, and our performance was the last one that actually they had on Broadway that night. And as we were there, the city of New York and the states everywhere was starting to shut down. And so when we got home, when we got to the airport that day, she got a call from her job and it was like, hey, you been in New York, like don't come back, for a couple of weeks. And then my job, of course, I was an assistant director of nursing at the time, and I was an infection control officer. So I was getting all the changes about how we were going to no visitations in the hospitals and in the facilities and just a lot of things. So when I came back from New York in March of 2020, the world had like truly, truly changed. So yeah, that's the last time I've been. So it's been over 4 years since I've been. And we were in New York, but we were in Buffalo, New York. And baby girl, honey, it's like you owe me a trip to New York. So we're gonna get that cracking eventually. If we don't go this year, New York would definitely, Tanya, be on the list for next year. But girl, don't be surprised if I be like, Tanya, I'm in New York. So I am going to, like I said, today's co-worker session is about productivity. Hi, Sean. It's about productivity. If you've been procrastinating on some things and just need to get some things done. Annie is from Antoine. Wait, is Antoinette a part of Arizona, or was that a mistake right there? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna search my emails for all other emails that my daughter's school has been sending since July. And the purpose of that is to get some dates down so that we can get the last half of this month scheduled, honey, because I gotta be productive. I gotta be on top of things. My daughter typically participates in a lot of extracurricular activities, along with yes. Tanya, what part of New York do you live in? So I am going to go through. So we got one big email. It was a welcome email, and they sent that one 3 days ago. And let's see what it's saying, y'all. So it's welcome back. We hope you had an enjoyable and warm, restful summer. Queens, okay, Queens, so I know y'all got some good food. Do you use a desk calendar or just a printer? I have Nubian's Boutique, honey. I am a planner girl. I have multiple planners. So I am like a planner girl. I have a few planners that I have. One is kind of like for a brain dump. Actually, I'm using a piece. I have a piece of paper right here now that I'm going to use as my brain dump, and then from there, I will organize everything that I dump on this sheet of paper. I will put it in my planners. I have a household planner, like a master planner, that goes for like this is everything that has to go on in the household, whether it be dentist appointments, eye appointments, my daughter starting back to school, whether just different things like that. If there's an event that we're attending, it goes in that planner right there. And then I kind of divide it out. I have a work planner. Actually, I have a video, I think it's coming out today, sharing how I organize myself as a PRN nurse. That Me planning myself stems off of my major planner, because I consider everything that I have to do for the month when I'm actually scheduling myself as a PRN nurse. So, like today, things that I pull out of my email in regards to my daughter's school year. So, first off, I'll just start with the day that she starts school. Honey, this pen don't want to write. Let me grab my tote bag, guys. Ain't going. So the day that she actually starts school, I'll start that off. Then her getting her hair done. That's an all day process. If anybody is familiar, I think I've shared videos in regards to my daughter's hair. Her hair is natural, but she has like waist or butt length hair. And so it is a process. So we're going to get her hair done for school. So that'll go on the calendar. And then the actual day that she is starting school, that's going on the calendar. And then I already know right off the top of my head, they take school pictures really early in my daughter's school. So that has to go on the calendar, because something that I have to consider in regards to that is her, like, what outfit she's going to wear. So that different things like that. So that is going to go on the calendar. So like so far, next Wednesday, August 21st, she starts school. It's a full day of school for kids here. Typically, their first day of school at my daughter's school is a full day. Her her last day of school is always a half a day. So those are things that I already know. Then they have on here, they have the door that she is going to be going off of. So it changes per grade. So I'll already know that it is the door that she's going to be entering in. And then what else is here? So like this is a master email that they sent me, and it has a lot of dates on it. She is going to be in cross country this year. She's going to be in cross country, and their first meeting, which is an informational meeting, they have the date on here for their informational meeting. So these are all Nubians boutiques. These are things that has to make it to the calendar, because I don't want to hold this time. So just imagine already, I got the first day of school. I got the day that I have to, she's getting her hair done, which is pretty much an all day process, because I have to take down her. Good morning, Sasha Frank. Good morning, Sasha. This is just a co-work with me session. I'm kind of organizing a couple of things so that I can be productive the last couple of weeks of this year, especially with my daughter going back to school. The focus for today is to kind of like just motivational and encourage productivity. Just a live that I'm probably going to be doing once a week or every other week, just to motivate the community. We have a couple of people on here that kind of said that they're procrastinators. Co-working sessions work really well for procrastinators because what you can do is just join on and do some things that you have been procrastinating on. Sometimes we'll work in silence, sometimes we'll be like chatty sessions. But the main thing I'm doing today, Sasha, is going through my email to check the dates, the major dates that's coming up for my daughter's school year. So, like I was saying, Nubian Queen, if you're Nubian's boutique, if you're still here, we already have August 21st, which is the first day of school. We got the day that we have to get her hair done. I have to detangle her hair. I always detangle her hair and different and pre-poop it before we go. Thanks, Sasha, before we go to the beauty shop, and then it's about a 6 hour time frame at the beauty shop. Then August 29th, that is going to be picture day. Also, my daughter's going to be a part of cross country. Hey, okay. Uh, so now you kind of see the things that I'm pulling out so I can work towards or make sure that they make the calendar Nubian's boutique so they won't get overlooked and just lost in the sauce, honey. So, yes, let me see. She's not going to be in baseball, not softball, cross country, she's going to be in. So, the first meeting day is that day, and then her first practice is a whole nother day. And so we'll get some information from the information session in regards to how many days they'll be practicing and different things like that. So that's kind of what I'm organizing my daughter's school tryout. Okay, she's not doing that sports. They talk a little bit about attendance, the first day of school drop off. First day of school, y'all know, can be chaotic. Um, Labor Day, of course, there's no school on Labor Day. That'll make the calendar because those days, those especially those beginning days, can kind of sneak up to on you when you get them back in a routine and get them back in school, and then, honey, all of a sudden, brrr, there is no school. Then there is an open house that right after that day, open house. So open house is in September. So I really encourage this for parents, especially if your school district does a lot of emailing. Typically, that's how I do. I just set a day aside. I go in, I type in the name of her school, and all of the emails that have been coming up the last few weeks in regards to her school year, I am putting them down on a master list so that we can be organized. And that's the really, really big email that they sent out. So I'm gonna just sweep right back through there one more time. PE uniforms, her gym uniforms, we're gonna just go up to the school and buy that. I'm not gonna order that. You can order it, but they have some in the office. Uh, and we're just gonna go up probably today. We'll probably just get that out the way because this week we're finalizing all of the little things. We did some back to school shopping on yesterday, and we have a few more things to get as far as back to school. Then there's some things my husband is going to order for her on on Amazon so that they can just come to the house because we weren't able to find them in the store. And so we have that, we have that, we have that. Okay, so now let's see. We have some more dates here. Student council. So she is a part of student council. And I have to sign the permission slip. See that? There's a permission slip in there. So we're going to get that permission slip signed. And then we know the days, and it's going to be at 8 a.m. and it's going to be at 4:01. So another thing that I take in consideration when I am planning my work schedule, like I said, I think that video is dropping. I tried to upload that video the other day, but YouTube is funny, honey. It was still buffering, buffering, buffering. So there's a lot of things that I take in consideration. The main thing that I take in consideration When I am planning my schedule, my work schedule, because I am a PRN nurse, you all know I talk about it all the time. I'm a PRN nurse, I'm a home health admissions nurse, and I work for three separate companies. And it's very important for me to be very organized, okay? So, the main thing, especially now that the school year has started back, that I take in consideration is my daughter's school schedule. So I kind of revolve everything about around her school schedule and kind of build my schedule from that. But you all will see that in the video that is, I want to say is dropping today or tomorrow. It's definitely dropping today or tomorrow. So we got that. And let me see, honey, because one, I'll tell you another thing. She's in band. So far, I don't think that I've gotten anything from the choir, but the band, honey, they sent something out. They was the first one. They always the first one to send something out. Let's see, what was this email right here? No, that's not it. Highlands. Let's see. I'm gonna just type in the band. Like I said, if you thinking that you're missing emails from your kid's school district, I always just hit the search box, honey, instead of just looking for stuff. Okay, so here we go right here. Where is the band? Band. Cause I know the band Ben sent theirs out, honey. Okay, is this? No, I don't know why I'm not finding the band email. Because the band sent theirs out like weeks ago. They are always on top of it. One thing about the band, honey, they will send that email out and out and out and out. Mm. If you're just popping into the live, there it goes right there. This is a co-working session. I'm just getting some work done. The main work that I'm getting done right now is I am organizing my daughter's school calendar for the 2024-2025 school year. Okay, now we have a welcome back picnic. So they are having a welcome back picnic for the band the first week of school. And so this here helps keep me organized, especially at the very beginning of the year. Nubian's Boutique. This is definitely motivating me. I'm so glad it's motivating you. And that's like I mentioned, Nubian's Boutique. That's the main thing. It to help you be organized. Do you have small or younger children, Boutique, or are you interested in just getting yourself and keeping yourself organized? Which is it? Oh, what did I do? Boo, 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 boo. Okay, I think I made a mistake right there. Gonna get myself together. Okay, that's the main one. Now I got a different view. I don't know why. All of a sudden, it gave me a different view. You have your one, you have a high schooler need to get, okay, I got you. Honey, I already know, especially with those high schoolers, honey. Yes. So, yeah, so that's what I'm doing. And then I am going to respond to some, I'm going to respond to some, no, that's not what I want. I'm going to respond to some comments. I need to get caught up on some comments. I've been trying to stay as caught up as possible when it comes to videos that just went out, but I need to catch up on some. Fell off track, my back surgery. Okay, how are you doing from that? How's things going so far after your back surgery? So, okay, guys, we got a lot of dates here already. So, first of all, we got the first day of school. It's getting busy. This is why I have to kind of like really stay organized in regards to my daughter's school year because this thing just gives and gives and gives. So the first day, we got the first day of school already. Then the next day, she has a meeting with cross country. She's going to be on cross country this year. She's a running girl, and they have a meeting outside of school that day, and then they also have their first practice the next week after school starts, and that's going to be cross country. That's going to be their first practice. So it helps me build because it keeps me organized because she gets out of school certain times. She has to be at school again at certain times. Like this one particular day, I just figured out she got two things going on this particular day. So she has her first meeting for cross country and then a welcome back event for the band. So it's going to be a little crossing over. She'll go to cross country first and then she'll go to band that day. So these are all dates that she'll need to know as well. And then she's going to be a part of student council. That's going to remain the same day of the week that is been being. And I need to fill out the permission slip for that. So that's all, guys. I am getting organized for my daughter's school year this morning, and I just decided to do a co-work with me session. You can join on if it's something that you need to work on yourself and get productive on, or you can just hang out with us. It's a chatty co-work with me session. So we got that date. We got that date. Picture day. Picture day. And then coming off of picture day, the next major thing is Labor Day, which is not going to be any school. Oh, great, Tanya. I'm glad. Okay, not back surgery. I'm okay now. Okay. Okay. Okay, I see. I'm so glad to hear you're okay from that. Thank you for sharing. I'm glad this is helping you, Tanya. Tanya, I forget, do you have smaller children too or school age children? School and team. So, guys, we done pulled out quite a few dates from the first day of school all the way to September the 13th. So, multiple dates. Like I said, of course, I like to be as prepared as possible. So, like going into the school year, we already know what's her first day of school. Then the following day, she has two events. All of a sudden, my son has a dual college degree. Girl, listen, can I just get there? Can I get there? Get her out the house. Can I just get her out the house? Get her out the house. I can't believe she is going to seventh grade already. It seemed like the time is just flying. I still remember when she was a little girl. I don't know if any of you all I've shared it before on other lives. I don't know if I've talked about it in videos, but I know I've shared it in other lives that my daughter actually was a 1 pound preemie. So it's like every time we get to a new age, a new year, a new milestone, she kind of just goes back to be that little 1 pound preemie for me. I'm going to share her birth story one day. I'm definitely going to get around to kind of sharing her birth story. But yeah, she's going to seventh grade. So we have multiple dates. Like I said, first day of school, then right after that, the following day, she has two things coming up already. So I got to inform her so she'll know that she may run late for a second thing. Then the following week, she has cross country, where she's going to be starting her cross country. And then she also has student council. We got to go up and grab a couple of things from the school. Picture day is the next week after school. Thank you, Tanya. Picture day is the next week after school. And then look, we already rolling where September 2nd is no school. And then they have a open house later on mid-month. So kind of like I said, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to take some time. I have been procrastinating. So do not think you are the only procrastinating. I have been procrastinating and kind of just putting this off. I waited as long as I could wait because I'm like, I got to get this done. I got to get organized in regards to that so that I will know what I need to do for her. The next thing I'm going to do, guys, is I hope that nobody, I hope I always feel so bad if I haven't gotten to the comments and there's a question. What do you all think about? I'm going to try, especially nursing questions, home health questions, different things like that. I think I'm going to try to do some very small videos. Hello, Align for Christ. Good morning. Align for Christ, this is like a co working session. I just had a couple of things that I wanted to get accomplished in today's co-working session. I just did one of them, which was go through my email. Excuse me, guys. I went through my email and pulled out some very important dates for the very beginning of the school year for my daughter. So a lot of the email communication that I have been receiving from my daughter's school, I went through, put that out so it can make it to the master calendar for the family and the household. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go through some emails and not some emails. I'm going to go through some comments. I'm trying to get really caught up on comments. Let me know. I don't know how many nurses we actually have or people that just have budgeting questions. Let me know if you all think it's a good idea to just I know some of the questions are really good questions and I know other people in the community have those exact same questions. So I'm thinking about dedicating especially I'm thinking about for the month of October. Y'all know how they normally do is it Vlogmas? What is it that they do in the Vlogmas got to be Vlogtober. Align with Christ says, I want to know how you handle patients whose homes are not bug free. Ooh, align with Christ. Let me tell you this. I am very fortunate with thus far. I have not had to do that. The worst thing that I've ever, honestly, to be honest, encountered in a household is just kind of a cluttered environment, or I have been in a couple of homes where people were hoarders. But honey, these were the most organized hoarders. Is this typical? They literally had a path like for everything. So it was like real weird. But for me, aligned with Christ, the main thing that I do is I have a work bag. I've shared my work bag where my work bag is a crossbody bag. I do not take it off. I don't take my work bag off in patients' homes. And if I get in a home that is questionable, I'm not going to lie to you, I typically stand for the entire visit. I'm very nice and very courteous when I do that. A lot of times, when they are offering me a seat, I'll just kind of tell them I have been driving a long, long time a long, long time, and I kind of just appreciate standing. Then I also have sometimes you don't get in a house where that is not that you don't feel that it's not clean. Sometimes people, especially older people, we see a lot of older people and their furniture may not be as clean. And they'll like offer you a seat. You won't see bugs. The house will smell fresh or different things. Or if they have pets, I usually have a I don't know why I can't think of the name of it now, like a chuck pad that I'll usually just take out and I'll sit on. But I have not encountered bugs. I know that people have. Lord, thank you, Jesus, and continue to bless me in that way. I just have not. Okay, I'm gonna pull down some of this. October. I think Tanya for the month of October, I may just answer frequently asked um frequently asked nursing, home health, and budgeting questions for the month of October. What do you guys think about that? A line for Christ. Okay, October. I work in the supply chain industry. This is Barbara Thomas, but I am considering going back to school for nursing. Barbara, I always say that nursing is always a second, third, often fourth career for a lot of people. So if it's something, definitely at least look into it and see if it's something that you really want to proceed with. I've experienced that. Organized hoarders, align with Christ. What is up with organized hoarders? Do any of y'all know anything about hoarders? I've watched some of these hoarders content on some of these shows years ago. I haven't watched any, but they were like junkie hoarders. But I have encountered organized hoarders, honey. Very systematic, organized hoarders. Tanya says, "Me too." Barbara Thomas. Um, you enjoy nursing videos. Please continue those. Absolutely. Bubbles and Blossoms, what exactly do you do? What's your career field? What do you do? And I think Barbara Thomas says that she makes good money, but she's bored. Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, Barbara, there's never ever a dull moment in nursing, honey. Never. I have been looking into LPNs as a start. That is a great start. I actually started off as a LPN, Barbara. I started off as an LPN. So, yep, I I did start my nursing career as a LPN. And actually, I'm going to be talking about that because I had talked to a subscriber and we had a good chat. A lot of times, you subscribers, they have such good questions. Nope, not at all, newbie. Not at all. They have such good questions. Hello, perfectly imperfect. Good morning. Yes, we are ready for a Thursday talk tomorrow. It's going to be Thursday night. So, oh, if you all missed the last live, I went had an impromptu live last Thursday night at 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we had a good time. We had a really good time. We decided we're going to go back live again. So come back in for that hangout this Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Bring you a cocktail, bring you a nice cold beverage, bring you some chips, some snacks. We're gonna hang out and just kind of like hang out as a community next Thursday night. Yes, perfectly imperfect. It's gonna be next Thursday night. Tyra says she's looking forward to the next one. Um, no, Tanya, I live in Philly. So, guys, I just kind of wanted to pop in, get my day started. I hope this kind of helped somebody. I know a couple of people did share that it did help them. I'm going to go more in depth. I'm going to be posting a mid-month reset with me. So I'll post a mid-month reset with me and kind of, show you all what I do with information like this. But as I said at the beginning of September, the planning sessions are coming back. So I'm going to be showing some monthly planning sessions, how I do that. I'm going to be showing you all how I schedule myself every month on a month to month basis as a PRN nurse. We're going to throw in some daily planning and some weekly planning sessions. LPN, home health currently, but I did ER and P's. Okay, Bubbles. And thank you so much, Ty Taima. Taima Jenkins. I love your content. I'm a new grad nurse. Just completed my ABSN in May. Congratulations. You have me considering home health. I always tell people, you can try everything. Try everything and then I never nobody when I started off home health as an LPN. Home health was not something that was even kind of discussed. It was probably something that came up like brazed over. And I had a coworker that I was working long-term care with that actually got me into home health, something that I had never considered. I absolutely love it. I did it as an LPN. I did it at the very beginning of my RN career, and now I'm doubling back around many, many years later working in home health. I absolutely do love it. And now I'm doing it on a PRN basis, which I think makes me love it even more. That I'm able to have the type of flexibility that I have with home health yet even better to make a really, really good income. So I have control over my time and I'm able to like yes, Nubia's Boutique says nursing has endless opportunities and choices. And that's what I always push. If one part of nursing is not doing it for you, especially if you're finding out, I'm going to be very honest with people. You can wind up in very toxic nurse environments. I don't know what that is about, but you can. And I just say, get somebody else to do that and move on. Quick question, Auntie, is it okay if an LPN likes the 3-day, 12-hour shift? Absolutely. If so, I whatever that works for you, perfectly imperfect. There are some places, not a lot, that still do 8-hour shifts. But yes, I'm telling you, that gives you a lot of free time. Just think, if you schedule right, it really gives you a lot of free time. You automatically gives you 4 days off. And if you decide that you want to do something else during that time or even do overtime, you could take a mini vacation. I could run to New York in 4 days, baby. With 4 off days, I can go to New York. Okay, hi Tawanda. Have you ever tried corrections? Corrections, we talked about that, Naomi. We talked about that in the last live that was Thursday night, honey. No, I have not tried correction. I'm not sure if I would ever want to try corrections. I don't know. There's something that I've never thought about, but I did share in the last live that I had a really good friend that wanted to do corrections, and she used to always try to convince me to do corrections. So corrections is a part of nursing that I have not tried. I would say, have you ever tried commission? I just picked up a Naomi, make sure you keep us updated and let us know how that goes. I think we had somebody on the live last Thursday night that that was into corrections. Thank you so much, Tanya. Thank you so much. I really feel that I am not a social media person. I'm not an internet person, but I do know that I feel that God put it down in my spirit to start this YouTube channel and share the information that I share and build the community that we're building over here. Taimi, yes, you said my, oh, thank you. I said your name correct. They actually have home health as a specialty now with Atrium for new grads. They offer a 15K sign on bonus. Okay, I got you. Now, sign on bonuses are something that you really, really, really want to ask a lot of questions about and make sure you know what you're signing up for. Sign up bonuses, not in all cases, but in most cases or a lot of cases, they can be a red flag, honey, that they're very staffing challenged. So make sure that you set your boundaries and get very clear on, especially if it's for home health, the areas that you are going to be covering. Also, I always encourage people find out like when are you getting it, if it really kind of adds up and really good for you as far as pay, and if you want to end, how long is the commitment? That's the main thing. How long is the commitment, baby? And if you want to back up out that thing and tell them to get somebody else to do it, what happens then? Okay, perfectly imperfect says this is my current schedule and I love it. Yes, I used to work when I remember working 12. I'm gonna tell you, I got some good content coming for you all, especially in the month of September, October. I'm gonna tell you all how I used to work my schedule when I worked actual shift nursing and how I just yeah. Y'all know I tell y'all all my business, so I'm gonna tell it in a video coming up soon. Um Chester, hi Chester. Love watching your videos. Girl, I work nights on weekends right now, but I'm trying to find a home health company because my 45-year-old self, I know that's right, can't do nights anymore. I used to love nights. I don't know. My body is kind of, if I train it to do a thing, but I don't know if I can hit a night shift right now. Your girl likes to, I love me some sleep. I love to be in the bed. I love some sleep. Naomi says, okay, missed it. LOL. Catch the next one. It is still up. If anybody wants to view the last live, I am literally keeping it up and it's under the live tab. So it won't be under the video section. It's under the live tab, and it will remain up. Literally, I'll keep it up until 15 minutes before we have next Thursday's live. Next Thursday, well, this Thursday 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, we are going back live for a just a hangout, a talk with Tawanda hangout. So we'll be back live. So if anybody is interested in that live, we will be live Thursday at 8:30 Central Standard Time. Nubian says the bonuses are nice, but there's a reason why they offer those bonuses. So yeah, it's usually quick turnover rate, and they are very compromised with staff. They're very staffing challenged, and they usually, especially, you wind up with a bigger caseload, nurse to patient ratio if you're working in a hospital or a facilitated environment. And then if you are working in home health, you are typically asked to go and cover a large coverage area. So definitely ask all the questions and see what's going on. And if it's advantageous and beneficial for you in the season that you are in your life, I always say jump on it because anything could change and you enter a new season. Perfectly imperfect says at Bubbles, it looks like something I would try just because of the days off and the schedule of mine with my 4 kids. Naomi says, I definitely will. BRC said, hi, all. I worked in a prison unit. Okay, we got somebody that did correction. Easy money, safer than a regular unit. Actually, I have actually heard that, BRC. So thank you for sharing that with the community. I always say, don't let somebody, I shared it last week in the last video. Sometimes people will give you the worst case scenario and make you miss out on an opportunity or something that could have fit into your life or the season of your life. So BRC has a very positive take on it. Shared that I'm not sure if BRC is a male or female, that they worked on a prison unit. It was very easy money and it was safer than a regular unit, actually. So I love when people share the positive side of nursing. I talk about some of the toxic things that go on in nursing, but my main thing when I talk about toxic work environments is to educate the community of nurses of how to protect yourself as a clinician and how to keep your license, honey. The other thing that my main goal is to bring positivity, awareness, and to mainly let people know that there's different jobs out here. I absolutely love my jobs, guys. I love all three of them thoroughly, but also to let them know that there's different ways of bringing in income. There's different type of nursing. Often, a lot of people share different nurse jobs and opportunities here with the community. And more or less, y'all know I love to talk about budgeting and debt freedom in the nursing community itself, and not just nursing, but for all of us. Perfectly imperfect said, "Thank you, Bubbles." What? Okay, like yeah, honey, like right. I'm telling you, like Rikers. Sasha Frank says, "What is the full name of Atrium? If you don't mind sharing." Bubble, perfectly in Brooklyn, no problem. Blossom says, funny enough, every nurse I meet loves correction. I don't know why, but I can see where it's laid back, especially if you have somebody in the last video and BRC. Let us know if this is correct with the experience that you've had. They shared that you often have the officers, or I don't know what they're called in corrections. I'm gonna just call them officers, are actually with you on the unit. BRC says, yes, Rikers is an example and can be a corrections assignment. You are a nurse working within the prison. A hospital can also have a prison unit. Now, I'll tell y'all this here. When I was in nursing school, one of the first patients that I took care of, and they gave me that patient by mistake, honey. One of the first patients that I took care of was actually in prison. They had been transferred to the hospital. So that was one of my very first patients that I took care of in clinical as a nursing student. And before they gave it to me by mistake, and my teacher actually had a background and they were going to reassign me, but the teacher was okay and it was police officers in there with us. It was a pretty good experience. Taimi says, thank you. It's Atrium Health is one of the major hospitals in the Charlotte area, Atrium and Novant, eight throughout the North Carolina region. BRC says, I went on assignment there and couldn't do it. The prison is on an island, too isolated. Oh, wow. Oh, a prison. Oh, wow. Okay. Yes, that's what I hear too. Soon I'm going to dip my toes in to see how I like it. Now, y'all let us know how y'all like. If y'all get into corrections, let us know how you like it. Actually, like I said, my friend who wanted to do corrections, she was very interested in doing it during the pandemic. Okay, Tanya says, thank you, Align for Christ. That's good to know about the sign-on bonus. No problem. I've been thinking about palliative care. I have dabbled in a little palliative care. I do like palliative care. To me, it's for the because to me, a lot of patients that are dealing with chronic illnesses, especially pain management issues, they kind of get pushed over to hospice when they really don't belong there. I think palliative care is a good option for those patients. Professor Cutie Pie says, I shadowed at a prison when applying for the job. Wow, the security was tight, so it felt safe. Great to hear. Just didn't like not having access to my phone. Okay, the lack of windows and okay, for Cutie Pie, the pay was low in the area where she was considered, so she didn't take it. Yes, let me tell y'all something. Don't let nobody make y'all think that it's not okay to actually make sure your coins is right. People always you can't go into nursing for money, money, money. I definitely don't encourage people to go in there just wanting to grab a bag and make money. But people go into every other career because it's going to be stable. Why do you think people just everybody just wanted to be a doctor? No, they wanted a stable, safe career that was they were going to be able to take care of themselves and their loved ones. So do not let people tell you that you are wrong for wanting to make sure your money is right when it comes to nursing. Okay, Sarah says that her sister works corrections as well. She loves it. She's working nights, but she said it's the easiest job she's done. See there? There you go. She said, hey, there go my brother Fritz. What's going on with you, brother? Good morning. Hey, listen, if you all are on the live, if you see this person, Fritz Gabriel, can I highlight this? I don't know. Y'all tell me what I can do. Fritz Gabriel. Look toward the bottom of the comments. That is like my little brother, okay? He has a YouTube channel. Oh my goodness. He's an ICU nurse. His wife and him, they are on a debt-free journey. A lot of good nuggets. He has a recent video that he dropped about 401k and how it just sets you up if you start in there early enough to just be an everyday millionaire. Go check out Fritz Gabriel. If you're on the live and if you are not already watching my brother's content, Fritz Gabriel, go find him and follow him now. Adeline Jean Baptiste says loves your videos slash this live. Thank you, Adeline. Although I am not a nurse, I work in the healthcare field. Okay, and I can relate to your content. Thank you for your teachings. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Being organized, less stress. Let me tell you something. Especially, it is not an option for me not to be organized, especially as a home healthcare nurse working 3 PRN jobs. Tanya said that's true. BRC says that she is female and she's worked in a hospital with the prison unit, and there are correctional officers on the unit. She worked night shift when she was an LPN. Patients had to be in their rooms by 9 p.m. Okay, I love it. Sarah says, yes, ma'am. I'm going from business to nursing due to needing a stable career with 9 kids. There you go, Sarah. And it will also offer you a lot of flexibility. Okay. Any other questions? We have been on here, guys, for an hour. Like I always pop in and I'm like, I don't even know if anybody's gonna show up for the live. And we always get the greatest crowd, we get the greatest bunch. For those that came in late, this was a chatty co-working session. I kind of went through some emails that I needed to go through and that I had been procrastinating on to pull out all of the dates that I need for my daughter's upcoming school year. So we're kind of set for the first like 3 or 4 weeks, and I'm sure they'll be sharing more with us as the days go on, honey. So we also will be live this Thursday evening. Hi, Rosalind. Thank you for subscribing. I hope you enjoy the community so much. We will be live this Thursday evening at 8:30 Central Standard Time. It is going to be a good time. We are going to be hanging out and just talking about all things. Thank you, Rosalind. Um, so join us. Bring a snack, bring a food, bring you some chips and a dip. We had, for anybody that was on the live last week, they'll tell you we had a good time. We had such a good time. I can't remember who it was, but somebody asked last week, can we bring our wine? As long as you are over 21, yes, you can. Yes, Perfectly Imperfect was on that live, and it was a good time. It was so good that we are eventually, I'm going to do a Zoom, because I just want to just hear everybody's voice, see everybody's faces, and have a good time. Yes, Chris Gabriel, my brother, says he can't wait for the live on Thursday. We're going to get wine going, LOL. Yes, Perfectly Imperfect. So Perfectly Imperfect was the one who's like, can we bring our wine? If you are 21 and older, I repeat, if you are 21 and older, okay, and able to indulge in an alcoholic beverage, grab it, grab your chips, your dips. It's for a good time. Love how you uplift other YouTubers. Your brother, Fritz Gabriel, will be checking out his channel. Also, Kendra RN from another channel. Like, we all love each other. Let me explain something to you. Oh my God. Kendra RN, oh my goodness. I just love her. I'll tell you all, when I was considering coming out with my channel, I was like, I don't like what is it to say? But I knew God was telling me to start the channel. I was like, honey, if it needs to be said, Kendra RN is going to say it. But that's the beauty of YouTube. It's just that YouTube. You come on and you find your community, they understand your voice and your language. And actually, I am going to be putting some content out. I talked to a subscriber that actually found my channel a while ago, over a year ago, and she's still a faithful um she is still a faithful subscriber today, watches all of the content. She is not a nurse, but she just enjoys the community. But she actually found me through a video that I posted about my YouTube journey and YouTube growth. So if anybody is actually interested in starting a YouTube channel, I am going to be dropping some videos really soon, sharing my YouTube journey and things that I feel have worked for me. Um, yes, Barbara, Kendra and my brother Fritz have amazing channels. Love me some Kendra. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. I was at Walmart, coming out of Walmart one day, right? And I just happened to as I'm walking toward my car, I happened to hit my YouTube studio app and saw where you can see all the comments. And honey, I could have fainted in the parking lot of Walmart when I saw that Kendra RN had watched a video of mine and commented on it. I could not believe it. She has been like nothing but a sister. Like, she is that girl. She is that girl. I love Kendra RN. But yeah, if you all are interested in finding out a little bit more about YouTube, if you have questions, often I get a lot of people like, how did you start your journey? What do you do? How do you don't do? And different things like that. I am going to be sharing some content because there are subscribers, like I said, that did find me through some earlier content that I've yes, Tanya, amazing. That I posted in regards to YouTube itself. So yeah, if that's something that people are ever interested in, please let me know, and I'll kind of share some things like that. But I do kind of want to share my journey. Let me see. I don't even know. Let me see. I don't even know how many we're close to, and I don't watch the numbers. My thing more is about the community that we build. That like the ones that I get a chance to see you all commenting on every videos. Like Tanya, honey, is on it. Tanya is often the very first person to watch or comment on videos. Those things like that, they truly bless my heart. I'm more concerned on getting the message out. Of course, you always want to grow the community because you want the message to grow. But I'm not necessarily numbers motivated as far as how many subscribers we have. I want subscribers that actually benefit from the community. I'm not interested in just having a mass amount of numbers. I have people that I have talked to that have over 100,000, well, over 100,000 subscribers, and they tell me that they make, they don't have a community that they feel connected with, or that if they're doing it to generate income, they're not making as much income as they thought with over 1 million subscribers. Good morning, Miss Moke 18 says, please more broke nurses. I love it. Broke nurses is coming back. Okay, let me tell y'all now. Broke nurses will be back really, really soon. Let me tell y'all, I have intentionally not put out broke nurses content. And it's because I just love how intimate the community is. Like some of you all, I know you on a first name basis. We chat, we email. I have conversations with you all. Broke nurses attracts a lot of attention, honey. It attracts a lot of attention, and I have to have the time to kind of like manage broke nurses because it really is controversial. So it kind of attracts a lot of attention. But I have some great broke nurses content that's going to be coming out soon. My brother Fritz says, yes, please, more broke nurses videos. I need to go over and follow my brother Fritz Gabriel. He is getting his money together over there, y'all. He is getting his money together, and he is teaching you all how to manage your finances. And you know what? What I do love about my brother's Fritz channel is we're getting it from a male perspective. And I love that about hearing about finances and the money management and different things like that from a male, from a man. Sometimes us women can get in little groups and get a little cliques, and we kind of like sisterhood up and different things like that. I think he brings a very, very fresh voice to the community of nurses, especially on the financial aspect of it. Miss Moke said it was so good. LOL, I need it back. Broke nurses is coming back. So yes, broke nurses will be back, and broke nurses will be back really, really soon. So if I don't bring it back soon, y'all remind me to. I literally just have to create the thumbnail and upload it. So it is coming back soon. Tanya says she is done. But yeah, broke nurses, because it attracts so many different people. When you get to talking about money and finances, honey, YouTube will send it out. It will ring an alarm, especially when you get to some of these people get real offended, y'all. Y'all, we might have to fight. We might have to fight. On when these next broke nurses content come out, I may drop them when I'm like out of the country or something because they're not gonna like it. They are not going to like everything that I have to say. So I do have some broke nurse contents that will be dropping. Perfectly Imperfect Perfect says broke nurses is why I subscribed and started to watch. Yes, Sarah says she loved broke nurses. A lot of people found the channel through the broke nurses. Broke nurses just I was literally on my way out of town and the video just started to go viral. It has just been sitting there. Actually, I've shared it before. Broke nurses took the absolute longest to upload on the channel. I was actually going to take it down. I was like, I can't be out here telling these people they broke. They're going to be so mad. But I try to present my content from a very educational way. Honey, them people was that they was down in them comments and they was telling me how they one broke, their mama one broke, their cousin them one broke. Who? I'm gonna be prayed up. Y'all pray for me, okay? Because listen, before I drop broke nurses, I'm gonna let it be known on one of the lives so y'all can be praying for me. Miss Monk said we even watched it at the hospital on the nurse. I have so many people telling me that they were just watching it on hospital units. They was watching it at their jobs, and they was like, everybody on my unit knows you. Sarah said it's true because everyone needed to hear it. It needed to be out. Yes, perfectly imperfect. It's educational and it's truthful. So I'm telling y'all now, y'all make sure that y'all stay prayed up for me because your girl is going to be dropping broke nurses. It's going to be coming out soon. And so I don't know how the people going to feel about it. I do not know how the people are going to be going to feel about it. I have literally been sitting on broke nurses. I'm telling y'all now. Tayini says, I'll pray I'll be able to be debt free before becoming a home number. Yes, make it your goal and watch it happen. My debt is from graduate school loans from physician assistant school. Oh wow, congratulations. When I was fresh out of undergrad as a new grad RN, I'm ready to work. Get that money, Taimi. Get that money. Get that money. And I was telling somebody, I think we had a young man on the live last Thursday, and I was sharing with him. He was saying he was going to be getting a significant pay increase because of what he was doing then. I think he was currently making $17 an hour, and looking with his new job that he's accepted, he's going to be making $44 an hour. I say tell people to keep your head down and continue to act like you broke. Continue to act like you're only making that $17 an hour and pay your debt off. I do not know anyone that has regretted paying off their debt. I don't. One second, guys. Alana, Alana Grace. Let me see. Hold on one second. I will be right back, guys. Let me see if my daughter's in the shower. She should be starting. Let me make sure. She should be starting her tutoring session. She has a math tutor. She may have jumped in the shower. I heard her up, and then all of a sudden, I don't hear her. I don't hear her. So let's just make sure that I think her tutoring session should be starting soon. One second. He should have emailed. Just hang on, guys. Sorry. I think I do. I kind of hear water. So she may be in the shower. Alana, let me make sure she's in the shower. Just hang on, guys. I'll be right back. I just want to make sure she's up because she has a tutoring session that's literally started in 11 minutes. I think she's in the shower. Hang on. Grace, Alana Grace, are you woke, baby? Okay, I was calling you. You didn't hear me? Okay, baby, your session starts in 10 minutes. Okay, baby, get set up. I got the iPad right here for you, okay? So you can just come down and get the iPad from me. Okay, guys, I'm back. Gotta get these kids ready for school. Okay. Homework, okay. Timey says, I was not successful in PA school. I walked away with 95 credits and completed the diadic and 8 clinical rotations. However, the knowledge gain helped me excel and get my ABS in. There you go. Sometimes some journeys are really for something else. some journeys are really for something else. So I'm glad that you were able to at least use what you had and apply it toward. And I'm sure you gained a lot of knowledge with that many credits. So congratulations on that as well. But what was we talking about before I had to make sure this girl was up for her session, honey? Because she trying to wiggle her way out of this tutoring session. And no, ma'am, I'm gonna tell y'all now, I am not a mathematician. I learned math and I understand math a certain kind of way. And my dad got that. My dad was the main person that taught me math and how my brain worked with math. So this new math that these kids is doing in school, no, ma'am, I can't help. I can't help you. But what I will do is daddy and I will go out and get you a really, really good tutor. Honey, we love her tutor. He is like part of the family at this point. We're not letting him go nowhere. So he is like a brick in the house. Okay. You're part of the family. So yeah, she has a tutoring session. So we kept her with tutoring throughout the summer just to keep that mind challenged. Miss Mo said I hated math, but I did so well in dosage calculation and nursing school. Again, Miss Mo, dosage calculation, my dad, let me tell y'all something. My daddy, I was a fully grown woman, honey, leaving nursing school, going to my mama and daddy house with my book bag, okay? So my daddy can help me with that. So my dad taught me how to set them up. And then once he taught me, because he knew how my brain worked, when it came to numbers and math. And so once that happened, that was fine. I did really well in dosage calculation as well, although I am not a person that really likes math. I hope this glare isn't bothering you all because sometimes I see and I move my head a little. But your girl got to wear reading glasses now. So these are reading glasses, and then they have that blue light in them. I think I like these. I think this is my favorite pair. I had a pair with black frames and I seem to have misplaced them and I keep trying to find that pair. I'm just going to keep going back. I got these and my other ones from Whole Foods. But I love that this one is they're slightly heavier. I seem to like lighter. So this is not that heavy and they have that like that, what does they call this? I always forget starts with a T, what they call it, and it's a little bit kind of in the frames. The frames are really clear, but you'll see a little bit. I kind of like these, y'all. What y'all think about these? Do they make me look smart? Do y'all remember was y'all ever at that school age where every kid just wanted to wear glasses because they thought that the kids that wear glasses look smart? Everybody remember that? Everybody go through a phase where kids either wanted to wear glasses or wanted braces. So my daughter, she's at that phase now where she like my glasses, but I have to tell her mine is only like a 1.0 script, but she likes to have to put them on. So I am going to go and get her some that just has the blue light in them. But or I can order them on Amazon as well. So, what are you guys doing for the rest of the day? Anybody got any good things plans? What y'all having for dinner tonight? Who's cooking? Who's ordering takeout? What are you all having for dinner tonight? And are you all at home or are you all at work? Tell me where the people is clocking in from. Are you at home? Are you off today? Are you at work? What are you all having for dinner tonight? What's for dinner tonight? Aaron said that I fake my eye exam knowing darn well I could see. LOL, it only lasted a day because it was so blurry. Yes, there was a season that all kids want to put their glasses on and look smart. I cannot take it, Aaron. Taimi says that I am at the gym on the stair climber. Yes, Tommy, get that work in. Listen, I will be going, y'all hold me to it. I will be going live really soon from the gym because your girl is getting back in the gym at the end of this month so that I can be ready for September. Rosalind says she's off today. She works at the VA hospital. She is cooking. Oh my goodness, Rosalind is cooking jollof. Ooh, hey girl, hey. Good morning, baby girl. Good morning. I already got the email up, so all you got to do is hit the link. Everything turned out cute. You looking cute. You look all comfy in your pajamas. Um, Perfectly. Okay, wait a minute. Somebody said something about some spaghetti. Jollof. I would love to have some jollof. Okay, Nubia's Boutique says she's got to ask hubby what he wants for dinner. I'm feeling like spaghetti. Spaghetti is always an easy one. We had spaghetti last week. So, and then spaghetti always yields leftovers. Fun fact about me, everybody knows in my family, if I'm cooking, if I'm the one cooking for dinner, you also eating what I'm cooking tomorrow because it's gonna be your leftovers. I'm not, yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of cooking, so I don't believe you should be cooking every day. My husband does not mind cooking every day. He actually used to be a chef. So if I cook, it's a repeat, baby. We having that tomorrow for leftovers. Perfectly Imperfect says she is at home ordering groceries and prepping for kids' new school year. There you go. Taimi says, I wear my glasses on interviews to look studious. Oh, I got to think about that. Oh no, wait a minute, brother. Wait a minute, y'all. My brother, you on bed rest, you got COVID. Oh my goodness, how are you feeling, Fritz? Okay, you know we got a text or chat or something. How are you feeling? Let me know how you feeling, Fritz. Professor Cutie Pie says, get well soon, Fritz Gabriel. Tanya is off today and having chocolate protein shake for tonight. Okay. I need the gym though. Okay, so he says I'm about to beg my mom. Fritz is a whole, you know what? I'm sure we will get some content from Fritz. I'm telling y'all now. Go and follow my brother Fritz Gabriel. It's gonna be a good time. I already know we're gonna get some good content about this either COVID or food from my brother Fritz. Laylina, would you ever go back to school for NP? Why and why not? Who? I hope I'm pronouncing it right, Laylina. I'm going to have to give that a hard no. And I will tell you why, Laylina. But I never say never. But the reason why it's a no right now, I am so happy and so content with where I am in my life right now that I think being a nurse practitioner would cause a greater commitment for me. And to be very honest, I'm not willing to be any more committed to a job than I am right now. I've shared in past videos that in this season of my life, I'm only really working because we're working toward a financial goal. So I don't really desire to work a full-time job. So, which is meaning that I don't really feel like I need a higher level of education in this season of my life because my number one obligation right now is to be a wife and a mother and to be true and honest to myself. And so I'm only doing things right now in this season that I like, love, and enjoy. I am absolutely loving working home health. Even more, I am loving being a PRN nurse. So I don't want a further commitment in my life right now. So that is why I would have to say and give that a hard no. Sarah says she's work for the rest of the day. Okay, Sarah, make that money, honey. Aaron says she just dropped off the kids at school. Oh, because they missed the bus. Okay, getting them back in school. You gotta kind of get into that rhythm. Gotta get in that rhythm. BRC, she's home. She is home working. LOL. Go ahead, BRC. Aaron says, "Oh no, COVID is back. Please get well soon." COVID is on the rise. I'm telling you, it kind of never went anywhere, but it's been a little busy this season during the summertime, but it is backing up on the rise. Sasha Frank says leaving now to get to school tonight, okay, and takes about an hour and a half, needs to get some gas, and today is the first day, so I want to have a good seat. Get that good seat, Sasha Frank. I know that's right. Fritz Nubian's Boutique says get well. Nubian's Boutique says, at Aaron, I remember those missed school bus days. Yes. Taimi, amen. A wife and a mom of three. That's a full-time job in itself. Amen. Okay. Nubian's Boutique said, thank you. I still have a ways to go. LOL, enjoying the process. Great. And Bubbles and Blossom say, I love the response. Thank you so much. Okay, and my brother Fritz Gabriel says, thank you, family. Tawanda is the GOAT. No, let me tell y'all something. My brother is going places. You don't want to miss it. Stop right now. Go on his channel, Fritz Gabriel. I'm telling you now, he is going places. I'm telling you now. Okay? He is going places. You don't want to miss the journey. You do not want to miss the journey that he is sharing over there in his community. Get BRC says, get well soon, Fritz. So yes, that's kind of like I said, I don't at this point in my life or career require a higher level of education because I'm committed to my family and to myself right now. I'm committed to God. But I'll never just totally say never. But right now, I am extremely content. And even the Bible tells us wherever we find ourselves, there we should also find contentment. But if the Lord speaks, I'm like one of his most obedient children. That's kind of why I'm on YouTube right now today because I know that he placed it into my heart. He gave me even, the strategy. He let me know that I would not be alone. I promise you all, sometimes and maybe Fritz can share a little bit about this. Sometimes as a content creator, you feel kind of like you are in an island by yourself when you are feeling the urge to put certain content out. You really feel like people gonna think you're crazy. Like even sometimes when I share my home health content, um people kind of like, I was like, God, people gonna think I'm crazy telling them that I have 3 jobs and different things like that. But people have found it very motivational and inspirational. I have a subscriber, listen, I have a subscriber that I am going to be interviewing really soon on the channel. I'm not going to spoil it for you all. I'm just going to let her share her story and share her journey. Bubbles and Blossom says, I agree, Tawanda. I'm content with my job and I don't have to disrupt that. I make good money and still have a good life outside of work. And that's my main thing. That's another thing why I don't have to take on anything else as far as education in this season of my life. And that is because I love living a quiet, simple life. I live a very quiet, simple life. And I live an intentional life. I'm very protective of where I spend my time and my energy. So I'm very guarded over my family and my time and my peace. Uh, Adeline says, speedy recovery, Fritz. Tawanda, thank you for showing what it looks like to be happy and love what you do. Thank you so much. And that we hear so many negative things about nursing, and not even just nursing, but motherhood and just being a wife or being a working mom. Like, I don't know how all this negativity got attached to certain things. And I thank God that I am able to show a very positive part or journey in regards to different things like that, nursing and motherhood and being a wife and friend and a content creator. I just, like I said, I am very going to be very prayed up, even to bring broke nurses back, because I wanted to reach the right people and not bring a different type of energy to the channel. The enemy tends to come after you, but the power of God shows in your life. Adeline Jean Baptiste, you are absolutely correct. Getting ready for my evening for work shift. Oh, for night for work shift. Okay, your evening work shift. Everyone have a blessed day. Adeline, we have truly enjoyed you hanging out with us today. Come back again. We'll be back Thursday evening, 8:30 Central Standard Time live. So you enjoyed the rest of your day, Adeline. Thank you so much for spending time with us this morning. Nubian's Boutique says, Amen, sister, stay positive. And grandma always said, in all things, give thanks. Absolutely. Perfectly Imperfect says, mothering alone is hard, but the journey, I get to show my babies and their I get to show my babies, and their love and support makes it worth it. Absolutely. Nothing like the love of your children. Thank you, Perfectly Imperfect. Thank you so much. Listen, guys, we have been on this live. Oh my goodness, I just looked up. So we have been on here for 89 minutes. What is that like? An hour and a half? An hour and a half. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I'm going to get a couple of other things done, which is I'm going to respond to some comments that I have not responded to. Remember. Let me see. My brother Fritz Gabriel said Tawanda is creating a new field of nursing. She works PRN and is in the path of paying off her mortgage. Yes, thank you so much. And my brother is doing the same over there in his channel. Guys, take notes because she's going to get our money right. We getting our money right. I'm telling y'all now, get that money right. So expect the budgeting content to be coming. Fritz, I'm going to text to check up on you later. God bless you, brother, and I hope that you are feeling great, and I hope that your symptoms are not much. But we will chat. Sometime today. Nubian's Boutique says she enjoyed. Thank you, Tawana, and everyone in the chat. Everyone, yes, have a great day. We have been on here for an hour and a half. If you want to hang out again, meet me here this Thursday, 8:30 Central Standard Time. 8:30 Central Standard Time. We're gonna chit chat and hang out and have some great talk and great conversation. Everybody have a safe and enjoyable day. Enjoy yourself, enjoy your family, take some time, a moment to yourself. Oh, you know what? Before we go, this is the last thing that I am going to do on today's live. I want to share my devotional for today, and I think it is a really good devotional. Even when I was reading it today, I thought it was perfect for the season that we are entering into, especially for us that have children on the day back to school. This is from Joel Osteen's I Declare book. It is day 13, and we're going to end it with this here. Everybody have a blessed day. I'm going to read this, and everybody have a blessed and prosperous day. I declare that God is bringing about new seasons of growth. I will not get stagnant and hold on to the old. I will be open to change, knowing that God has something better in front for me. New doors of opportunity, new relationships, and new levels of favor are in my future. This is my declaration. So I wanted to end the live and share that with you all today. I'm going to read through it one more quick time. I declare that God is bringing about new seasons of growth. I will not get stagnant and hold on to the old. I will be open to change. Sometimes, guys, we have to be open to change, knowing that God has something better in front of me. Okay? New doors of opportunity, new relationships, and new levels of favor are in my future. This is my declaration. Thank you all for joining us today. High luxury option. I hope everybody has a blessed and prosperous day. And everybody just meet me Thursday night, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time for the hangout and chat with Tawanda live. Bye. Love you as well, Barbara Thomas. Thank you so much, Perfectly Imperfect. Everybody enjoy your day. Bye.